It's also important to talk about the fact that when we talk about um, sexual and reproductive health rights, people do seem to overly make this about moral issues around abortion care, around sex workers, and of course, as intersectional as we are, we will even often talk about, people who use drugs. And yet, these issues are fundamentally about human rights to dignity, the human right to life, the human right to thriving societies, the human right to economic participation, and all of the other socioeconomic rights that the right to health therefore provides. What happens in that moment of conflict or a genocide? We know that public health conditions worsen, and these have direct repercussions on bodily autonomy. On an individual basis, the ability to make decisions about one's health, availability, acceptability, the kinds of interventions are very, very limited. In humanitarian settings, for example, the facilities in which people are giving birth, such as cars, such as under rubble and bombardment, are unacceptable and incompatible with the right to health. But we also have to see the worsening consequences and the negative repercussions of conflict and war on entire societies, on our entire social contract. In that, even civilians, even humanitarian workers, even health and care workers who ordinarily had particular protections under international law no longer seem to be having that, and people who violate that do that with utmost impunity. So there is an assault on our collective autonomy. There is an assault on our collective sense of community, which is a very important part of sexual and reproductive health justice, especially from a gendered and a racial perspective. We cannot look just as war as simply being a subject of equal partners who partake in war, and therefore its repercussions are just on equal members of society. We know that the fallout is gendered and racialized. And we also know that in many countries, they take those moments of crisis, they take those moments of uncertainty to actually push forward very problematic anti-gender, anti-LGBTQA+, anti-women laws, and they will use the pretext of crisis and humanitarian context